it. Check it. Check it.
Check it. What's up, you goddamn plebeians? Neil with the Balding Plebs. I'm joined here tonight by the immortal one,
Mr. fucking YouTube. Baby.
Mr. YouTube. It's time. Resident Evil 3 Remake Raccoon City Demo is available for us to play. We just went through it for the first time. What'd you think?
Jill looks good.
She does, but we're going to skip all this story so you guys can play and
yeah.
experience it if you want.
That was nice.
Let's talk about the Resident Evil 3 Remake Demo. First of all, the controls are like a Resident Evil dream come true.
But I mean, Jill Valentine in HD. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, for
I
real.
know.
It's worth the price of the demo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was free.
The free price of the demo. Totally worth it.
Let's talk about it. The controls are awesome. Camera's pretty easy to control.
Yep.
The sounds, you know, if you played Resident Evil 2 Remake,
yeah,
I think you know what to expect.
For those of you that have done Resident Evil 2 Remake, you're going to be right at home here.
Oh, yeah.
Very familiar. They didn't really mess with that as much.
No.
Now, I think maybe the big change, you've got kind of the dodge thing that's, you know, like 50% effective.
We're actually going to see more of that coming up here when they encounter the first zombie. But, so let's talk about the zombies for a second. Very difficult.
Yeah, they're like tanks. Now, again, this demo is kind of tuned for the demo.
I understand.
Tons of healing stuff.
Holy shit.
Tons of ammo. Lots of barrels to shoot.
Yeah.
But there's also lots of zombies.
Yeah.
And
so I like that feeling.
Man, it's like we could put 10 or 15 bullets into them. If you're not shooting them in the head, you're wasting your time.
I think really the best thing you can do is either go for those long distance headshots or put them on the ground and knife them to death.
Yeah. And you know the zombies have that like wiggle to them, right?
God, they do.
So it's like you have to have like the worst aim in video gaming history.
You shut your whore mouth.
Game. I'm just saying, like, this game makes you feel that you have the worst aim in video game history because the enemies have this thing going on. And it's amazing how hard it is to hit them when they do that.
And it's like in the original Resident Evil, like, or even
they
in
just
like
walk straight for a lot of it.
Yeah,
you know?
even
it felt
in like
you could hit them pretty good.
Even in RE4, it was easier to hit headshots than this. I mean, this is like, holy shit. Like fucking shooting gallery.
Yeah.
But so let's just talk about what we experienced here. The atmosphere. They had it.
Oh yeah, I thought the atmosphere was really good. You know, I like kind of being out in the city like this. You've got, you kind of got your like quasi open world where it's like you can kind of go, but then some of the paths stop. And then there's other paths that may or may not get opened. So it's kind of got that little vibe going on. It feels a lot bigger, right? Than maybe like RE2 does, just because RE2 is taking place in such a confined area. This just feels a lot bigger. Maybe like I liken this game a lot to Silent Hill, where you've kind of got that. Even though that game even was probably a little bit more open in its presentation. Yeah, but it really feels like there's quite a bunch of different ways to go, even in this demo here.
Absolutely. So one thing I like about this demo, right, is it's closed off without making you feel that it's closed off.
Well,
what I mean by that is, all right, so let's look at this area we're in here. There's not actually a lot of ways to go, but it looks so open.
But it feels like there is.
It feels like, you could take this exact corridor setup that we have going on here, put it in a mansion, put it in a forest. You'd have the same exact, like, hallways and everything, but it feels so much more open now that we're on the streets.
Yeah,
you
get that sense of scale,
oh,
right? When you can see a horizon, when you can see things off in the distance.
For sure.
You're told that you've got to put out this fire or whatever, and it they do the classic Resident Evil of taking you in the most roundabout way to get the item you need to make it work. Yeah, which is it's expected. Yeah, but I thought it was effective.
My thing is, my thought is,
that was a good dodge.
Yeah, you know what was even a better dodge? Was my first attempt at the dodge, and I nailed it. I'd never done the dodge before, so I thought that was pretty sweet. But we got super soakers
there. It'd be cool if you get a super soaker, and that would actually
that'd be sweet. So one thing I want to point out, we're about to see it here. It's about to come up. Is these red barrels that we're seeing? Oh, there's another chain I could have cut. I didn't even see that. Oh, we'll have to come back to that in our second playthrough because I'm going to play.
Yeah, we definitely missed a few things in this on our first playthrough.
For sure, I'm looking forward to playing through this again. Actually, but one thing I want to point out is you have those red barrels here, and of course, if you've played the original Resident Evil 3, you know how useful they are. and you know how often they come into play. You need to use them.
Yeah.
Like, you have to use them. Or you're basically going to be in a situation where...
You better have the cheat code for the unlimited ammo.
You better have the Samurai Edge with unlimited ammo. You better have the minigun, the AR, whatever you got to have.
Yeah.
Because the zombies are freaking everywhere. There's a lot of zombies. They bring new zombies in after you accomplish certain things in the game. So it really, they're really pushing you.
Yeah, the intensity and the level of danger feels always present.
Yes.
Right? And I guess, with the amount... I felt like the ammo and the healing was relatively well balanced here.
It was.
Where I still felt like, even if we took a few hits, we were going to be okay. But, I mean, literally, you're shooting these guys. There's just no...
Yeah.
There's no stopping power, at least with this pistol in this demo.
So one thing I wanted to point out that I really enjoyed about this, I really enjoyed how when I shot the zombie in the leg, he didn't respond. No, seriously, because zombies are supposed to not feel pain. They're not supposed to feel anything. So instead of shooting him and him like recoiling and doing all this other shit, he just walked right through it. Because it makes sense that that's what he would do. So I really liked that about this game. It was something that really hit home for me from a design standpoint, and it was something I think they did really, really, really well.
I liked how how there was a really neat safe code. We didn't actually get back to the safe to open it up.
What was our code?
But it gave us an opportunity to. It was kind of like you had to read one of these things that you found, and it told you where to look to find the code.
The files, yeah.
But
it didn't tell you the code.
No, it didn't tell you the code. It told you where to look to find the code. And when you look there and take your time and actually look at this piece of, this item you're supposed to look at, the code is on there.
Nice job avoiding spoilers.
And
nice job.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
Because it made you feel really smart when you figured it out.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going to have a chance to actually use it on the safe the next time we play.
I'm
see what's in there.
Force myself to use it.
Oh, yeah.
So, we've kind of been avoiding a certain topic. Two things I want to discuss. First thing I want to discuss is the shotgun. We're actually I'm going to jump ahead in our video to it.
Yep.
I'd like to show it off. So I'm going to find it. But I want to discuss the shotgun. And I want to get your thoughts on it.
Well, I think in any zombie game, when you get the shotgun, you're happy.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Because it's a one shot in the head.
In the original Resident Evil, when I got the shotgun, it always changed the gameplay.
Well, of course it does.
And it feels, in this demo even, like it totally changes the gameplay.
Well, I just feel like as the player, you feel so underpowered and so helpless with that freaking pistol that when you do grab that shotgun, you feel like, okay, I need my first zombie to show up here so I can test this bitch out, And so they did a really good job, at least in this demo, of having the shotgun be a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like a major, okay, now I feel like I can go back out in the city and take care of business.
For sure.
So, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Let's, again, the pistol, it does a little bit of damage. We didn't get any head pops with the pistol in this.
Here we go.
But you take your time with the shotgun, and it's grease gunning time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're greasing everybody. So
we wanted that zombie. We were like, that was probably the first time in the whole demo we were like, ooh, zombie, all right.
Yeah, like where we were excited to see one, yeah. So we just, again, I don't want to show too many item locations, too much of that stuff. But
there's apparently 20 of those bobbleheads. We found 3 on the first playthrough.
Nice.
So there must be quite a bit in hidden stuff, or maybe some little pathways or stuff that we didn't quite look at. So this definitely, what's nice about this demo is there's definitely some replayability to it.
Absolutely.
Which I like. And I think, you probably get 4, 5, 6 run-throughs on this just to try to find everything.
For sure. How about the shortcut we opened? We dropped the ladder down. That's a pretty cool mechanic. I like how they did that.
Yep.
Brought us back around.
So you kind of got that intertwining level design, which I like.
So
you got some verticality to the levels.
Yeah. This brings me to our next game mechanic.
This fucker.
This motherfucker right here. Oh no, it was so bad. And I was just sitting here next to you shouting and screaming at him. Like, get out of my fucking way, goddammit.
Yeah, it was
So,
high level of intensity here.
Yeah, he is relentless.
And I don't know what you're going to do to fight Nemesis. You're not going to fight him with a pistol or probably not even with a shotgun, to be honest. So, yeah. Welcome to dying.
A lot.
I mean, you know, when he got you like that, you're in big trouble.
Fucked.
Luckily, this had a nice save point literally right before we, went out there by him. So it was like, oh, you don't feel too bad about dying?
I knew when I couldn't open the door, I knew it was time for Nemesis. Because you knew he was coming towards the end of the demo. You knew that was going to happen. So I decided, well, I'm just going to use what I have because this is the demo. And you'll see what I did here.
Yeah.
And this was, I actually found quite effective for just saying, hey, fuck off. Yeah, I love what I'm seeing here. This is so cool. I'd like to know more about that, what we just saw there. With that little thing on its face. That was weird.
Making them into some of those super zombies or whatever?
I have no idea. No idea what they're doing. But I will tell you this. That was so intense when he first
that grenade was really effective.
Yep, the grenade really put him down. It helped us get away, freed us up, and I'm still trying to like hit X by this ladder, and I'm like, why is it not responding immediately? Like, why? Like every second, like every millisecond, and you reminded me, you're like, hey, go use the hose, go do this, and I didn't even think about it,
Yeah.
So let's get back into the discussion about the game a little bit. Give me some final thoughts on what we saw.
Yeah, overall, I liked what we played here. I thought, that it was well reimagined. Obviously, you're bringing a game 20 years in the future, so graphically it's going to be impressive. I think the sound is a lot better, a lot more intense. I think that the zombies feel a little overpowered for when you got the basic weapons. That could just be because we're shit at aiming. I like at the start here where they have the 4/3/2020 sign for Resident Evil right up on the train. I thought that was really neat, and they have like a movie poster for it.
Yeah,
that's
why I brought it back. I wanted to show this.
Yeah,
it's pretty sweet.
So that was really cool. Yeah. I mean, this is a free demo, guys, so I don't have any reason why you wouldn't get this.
Yeah.
You're actually going to get quite a bit of playtime out of this. You get to meet a couple of the main characters that are going to be part of the story. And, they give you just enough basic setup to let you go run around in the city and figure out what the hell's going on. So I think you get 5-10 hours out of this if you really want to, search around. And
I want to open that safe, and I want to get all them bobbleheads.
Yeah, so 20 bobbleheads to find.
There's a nice Terminator and Alien reference.
Yeah.
And then here's our Resident Evil 3 movie poster.
Yep, so kind of neat.
A lot of cool. It says Capcom right down there and blurred out right in the first line.
Yeah.
See that coming up there?
Yep.
That's
Capcom
so cool.
Presents. Yep.
That's so cool. Plebs, I'd love to get your thoughts on Resident Evil 3 Remake, specifically the Raccoon City Demo that, we just had our first chance to play through. And I think we're going to be showing a little bit more content for this here on the channel coming up. But I want your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed this discussion. And we'll see you right here next time for more content and no BS reviews and breakdowns like this on Mr. YouTube. Before we bring it down here tonight, I just want to ask you, are you ready for April 3rd?
I am.
You think there's going to be a Mr. fucking YouTube baby outbreak?
You know it. No doubt about it. The Immortal One will be here. Resident Evil 3 will be playing. About time we get some games that we're excited for. It's been a long stretch of being confined to the basement. So, thank God for some games. And this game is very prescient for the current situation in America right now. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, free demo, guys. Get it. You're going to get some fun out of it. Pretty heart-thumping shit right now. So, awesome playtime. So, enjoyed it very much, and hope you guys enjoyed as well. You're welcome.
GG, plebs.